Happy New Year's Eve, everybody! Yes, it is officially that time, and I hope everybody has some fun plans for today, tonight, tomorrow to celebrate the ousting of 2020 and the issuing of 2021. Yep, so today we officially say goodbye to 2020, and tomorrow we say hello to 2021, and we say hello to all the new memes that will be coming out. I'm sure that all those memers have some very twitchy fingers right now, getting ready to fire off all those new memes for 2021. But for now, we can chillax, relax today, have a good evening, and tomorrow, just chill out. Have a great 3-day weekend. Get ready to come back into the new year to do all cool, fun stuff, learn some new things, and see what we can really do with everything just kind of going away and all those cool new memes. For me, I'm going to eat some tasty food because, I don't know, maybe my intention for 2020 will actually to try and stick to a more healthy eating habits. It kind of went out the window for me this year, as it did for many people. That's okay, I enjoyed myself. I didn't pack on too much extra, but I could use to, unpack a few bags. Also for next week, lots of fun new stuff. We're changing things around a bit. We've spent the entire year, basically, putting together this virtual program, and it's been great. But you know what? It's sticking around for a while. Even when we go back into the program, when we go back into the building, it is still going to be around. All this virtual stuff we're doing, the morning routine, it's going to be there. So we're going to standardize it a little bit. We're going to make it a little extra special and look forward to some opportunities for you folks out there that want to get involved, because this isn't just about me, and it's not about the other managers and staff being here doing some of this stuff, writing some of this stuff and whatnot. No. We'd like to include some of you guys in on that, and so look for that in the future, as we have got a lot of big fun plans aimed at making 2021 as successful as possible. Build on some of that momentum we had coming into 2020 and have a great year. So lots of fun stuff. Even the Zoom's gonna have some new cool things going on, and we're really excited about it. I know you're gonna be really excited about it, but now that we're here, it's New Year's Eve. I don't have any positively positive news today other than 2020's out of here. Beyond that, we can't close out the year without properly checking out the dynamic duo of Gabrielle and Rocker Bob.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are. It's finally here. It's the last day. Yes, I said it. The last day of the year. It is December 31st, 2020. Boy, we're going to be glad to see it gone. But in some ways, I enjoyed it. In some ways, it was really tough. But it is New Year's Eve. And the national day today is champagne. It makes it very apropos. Toasts with champagne at midnight, bringing in the new year. So a little history on champagne. Champagne comes from France, from the Champagne region. There are lots of different kinds of champagnes, but they cannot technically be called champagne. They don't put the word champagne on it unless if that's where they come from. Italy, California, places like that produce a lot of Prosecco. Champagne is only made in the bottle. It's tilted and it's turned by hand through the course of its fermentation, and all of that is what makes the bubbly inside the champagne. Makes all those little bubbles. I have a little bottle right here, but it's not champagne either because it comes from Spain, so it can't be called champagne. I don't know if I can get this open. I don't know what kind of top it has. I can maybe pop it for you, see what this turns out to be like. I hope I don't make a mess, and I don't think I can get it open. It doesn't have a... Oh well, we're just gonna pretend I opened it for National Champagne Day. Everybody have a great New Year's Eve on National Champagne Day.
Oh, Bob not like the champagne. No champagne for me. You bring me the sparkling cider. Yeah, the sparkling apple cider. Ooh, that'd be good. The Carl man, he like that too. He tell me it no champagne for that dude either. Hey, he up higher on my list. Carl man, good dude. No champagne, but we say hey, you like the champagne? Go enjoy some champagne. Me, I will enjoy the sparkling cider. And we sing the champagne song on Champagne Day. Here we go. Champagne, 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 champagne. Okay, so I kind of messed that one up because, you know that does happen. You drink too much of the champagne and you can't play right. So you don't drink too much of champagne. Just toast and be gone with it. Bad doo-doo stuff.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Zach. Yes, beanie, beard, Jedi sweatshirt. But the most important thing is it is New Year's Eve day. Morning, I should say. It is it the 31st? The 31st, my gosh. 2020, midnight tonight, goes away. That'll be just nice to say something different, right? 2021, I think. Okay, so with that being said, I want you guys all to be safe. Be smart out there. I want you to enjoy yourselves. I want you to have fun. To be safe. And let's go back in the past with Zach. So it's Independent Living Thursday, and I thought I'd bring something up that I myself just looked into. And I looked up the independent living movement. Yes, an independent living movement. It started in the 1950s, and it was funded by Alcoholics Anonymous money. And in the 1970s in Berkeley, they started setting up independent living for people with disabilities. So part of this whole independent living movement, it was actual movement. People would stand in front of the Capitol, signs for their rights, because they were institutionalized. If you couldn't walk or you were quadriplegic, they didn't think you could live on your own. They didn't think that was a possibility. So in the 1970s in Berkeley, like I said, they started as this independent living. And a lot of it started because of a gentleman with post-polio quadriplegic. He was living in a hospital and was required to be back in his room by 10 p.m. He was denied the right to make many of the basic decisions college students took for granted. So he didn't have the same rights. So after this, they started pushing in 1978, the Federal Rehabilitation Act was amended to include Title VII, which for the first time provided federal funding for the development of national network. And then there's a lot more to this story, but I just thought that was really great. So really, hey, guys, people have been fighting for their rights for a long time, and fighting for change in this country for a long time, and in the world in general. And this is no different than any of the other ones. There was an independent movement. Like I said, it started in the 50s with Alcohol Anonymous, and they funded a lot of stuff. They started putting literature out there, things like that, so people could independently live. They didn't have to be institutionalized for sicknesses. And it passed on for folks with the disabilities. Hey guys, have a great New Year's Eve. See you next year. Bye now.
All that to say, hey guys, Happy New Year's.
Of course, that's the national day today. Champagne, we're popping corks and stuff for New Year's Eve. But I'm not a champagne liker. Actually, it's okay, but it's not my thing. So, instead of pouring a glass of that kind of bubbly, I actually pour a glass of sparkling cider. Yes, it's very tasty. I can't have a ton of it because it's really bubbly, but very good stuff. That's my drink of choice on New Year's Eve to bring in the new year. You guys do it how you do it, but have a great, safe time doing that. Remember, 2020's gone. No more complaining about 2020. I mean, retroactively, but no more. All right, guys, absolutely have a safe and wonderful New Year's Eve. We will see you when? Oh, yeah, in the new year. Take care, everybody. It has been amazing, and it's going to be even better.